Hello, and thanks for joining us, folks, for this midweek NBA action on 2K Sports. And on tap tonight, it's the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Dallas Mavericks. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. And it's the Mavericks to start out. Davis against Wagner. Davis kicks to Nowitzki. Over Boozer, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Nowitzki's got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for the Mavs. It's stolen by Davis. Drops in the breakaway layup.
Usually Davis is the guy starting the break, igniting it, but this time he's well positioned to finish this one off.
And Wagner's got the ball here for Cleveland. 4-point game. And stolen by Miller. And now running up the court, Miller pushing it up. Ball's knocked loose. Bradley kicks to Nowitzki. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
You always have to be alert to where Nowitzki is. I mean, he loves catching the defense off guard with the catch and shoot.
And Baron Davis picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And guys, while it is still early in the regular season, we've seen these teams play a few games already.
Yeah, so these coaches have an idea of how they want to play. However, they are still figuring out rotations and who they trust. Every squad at this point, a work in progress.
Now, here is Miller. Buries the long-range jumper.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
So, timeout called here, the first for Cleveland. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Miller against Davis. Pass to Ilgauskas. Kicks it out to Jones. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Sweet jump shot there. He knows how to pick his spots on offense.
Miller inside. He's guarded by Davis. And that'll be Dallas as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks retain possession. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Here's Serbiak. Boozer with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Davis finds Jones. Bradley with some nice D.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And it's Davis missing. Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And Cleveland making a change here. Miles is checked in. Mavericks making a switch here.
Substitution on the court.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Wagner, right side. It's stolen by Davis. Shot from 12. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for Dallas.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
Now Miles. Davis missing from long range. And Dirk Nowitzki gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
Johnson, he's checked in for Baron Davis. Now here's Boozer. Cleveland moving the ball around. 5 to shoot. Here's Davis. It's rebounded by Dallas, fresh from a win against Portland.
And it was one of those games where it was just hard to get anything going. And you could see frustrations emerge.
And you know what? Even though it was a frustrating night shooting the ball, they found a way to get it done and pulled it out. And a win's a win, and that ultimately is all that matters.
And here's Boozer. Dirk Nowitzki getting his 3 to go. Wagner from long range. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Johnson dishes to Nowitzki. And the 3 off target.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
And it's Boozer that time in the assist by Davis.
And there was a lot of talk about the strength of Boozer coming out of college, and you can see it the way he finishes.
Johnson, the pass to Zerbiak. Shoots over Miles. Brandon controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Wagner. Here's Boozer. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Mavericks leading by 10. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Nowitzki kicks to Bradley. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to Boozer. And Wagner's got the ball here for the Cavaliers. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
And it was funny, the road arena didn't bother them at all. I mean, they locked in, focused, and executed, and got it done.
Ooh, Dirk Nowitzki has been leading the charge for the Dallas Mavericks. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And, guys, we've seen a confident-looking Mavericks team out there.
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
Back to Davis. Pass to McDyess. 6 to shoot. Back to Davis. McDyess trying to get open. And Davis gets it to go. Davis has got the lead up to 12 now for the Mavs. Davis has gone 2 of 4 from the field. To the middle. Jones, the pass to Miles. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones.
The inside D tries to smother him, but he stays strong and wins out in the end.
McDyess with the ball. Working on Jones. Nahara dishes to McDyess. Just 5 on the clock. Boy, these are great times for the Lakers, aren't they, Clark? The three-peat Magic Johnson joining the Hall of Fame this summer, but James Worthy still waiting since 2000.
Yeah, I think it's only a matter of time for James Worthy, but to your earlier point, clearly a banner summer for the Lakers. You think about Magic Johnson, the first ballot, surefire Hall of Famer, riding the wave of a three-peat. Couldn't be any better for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Miller's checked in for the Mavericks. Timeout called, Cleveland.
Substitution on the court.
Shot from the inbound. That one misses. Dallas leading by 12. There's the triple. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Miller's got 6.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Davis against Parker. Here's Mim. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Dallas has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. here's Parker. Still without a basket. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. It's stolen by Hill. Here's Mim. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. Ilgauskas is checked in for the Cavaliers. Boozer comes in for Hill. Dallas leading by 13. The three from Davis. It's rebounded by Zydrunas Ilgauskas. Cavaliers have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6.
First team foul. In the lineup for your Cavaliers, Ricky Davis.
Here's Ilgauskas, coming off a solid outing against Indiana. Davis, the pass to Wagner. Now Boozer. Outside, Davis. Clock at 6. And stolen by Miller. Left side, Davis. Shoots it up. Here's Serbiak. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Boozer's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Miller with the double team. Wagner wide open. Off target from outside.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
McDyess can't hit. The Cavaliers trail by 13. Davis drives in. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's what you got to do. Go up strong.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of the night right here. And he knocks down the first one. Jones checked in for the Cavaliers. He doesn't get the second one. Dallas leading by 12. Miller, the pass to Serbiak. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by the Cavaliers. Boozer's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Davis. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Nowitzki up top, covered by Ilgauskas. Fader on the way. Good. Nowitzki's got 10 points in the game.
And Nowitzki's J is deadly. It's unorthodox, but deadly. A lethal shooter who knows how to get his shot off quickly.
Wagner passes to Davis. Over Miller. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Davis has got 5 points now this quarter. Miller surveying the floor. Boozer with the rebound. Boozer's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Jones, no one around him. A 3-pointer off the mark. Dallas leading by 10. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And the shot is good from Nowitzki.
Dirk Nowitzki, a 7-footer, shoots it like a guard, knocks down threes. A ton of fun to watch. This dude's a unicorn.
Wagner outside. Pass to Ilgauskas. And that one, no good to start him off on the night. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels. And it's gotten them up big. Right back after this. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Dirk Nowitzki having a dominant impact in this game.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. The Cavaliers trail by 13. Pass to Boozer. Davis gets a wide open look. Cleveland the rebound. Tries yet again. Here's Ilgauskas. And at last they get one to fall. Ilgauskas has got his first points in this one. Stolen by Boozer. Wagner against Davis. Boozer a screen on Davis. Offensive rebound. Ilgauskas. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You almost have to climb a ladder to guard Ilgauskas.
Cleveland shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
Yeah, they had the kind of success from the line that would make any coach breathe a sigh of relief, guys.
Here's Davis. The rebound by Ilgauskas.
Changed his mind during the layup. You can't be indecisive there. Tried to pull off another shot and missed it. Indecisiveness is never good when you're shooting the basketball.
Miller against Davis. Outside, Jones. Five on the clock. To the paint. Yep, it goes. And the Dallas lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Ilgauskas.
And I like how tenacious Ilgauskas is. Once he catches the ball, he feels like no one is stopping.
Dallas calls timeout. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Here's Davis. Here's Bradley. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. And the Mavericks lead by 10. And Wagner's got the ball here for Cleveland. Pass to Davis. Ilgauskas' screen on Miller. Shot clock at 5. Here's Davis. Kicks it out to Jones. Davis with it. Over Miller. And it's Davis missing. Dallas leading by 10. Serbiak, no luck. Here's Ilgauskas, and the jam by Ilgauskas.
And not a long trip to the rim for Ilgauskas, using that reach to just hammer it down.
Nowitzki kicks to Bradley. Back to Nowitzki. Bradley sets the pick for Nowitzki. Fires from deep. Goes back up. And Bradley gets it to go. Bradley's got 4 this quarter.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Davis finds Wagner. Loads it up for Davis. It's stolen by Bradley. And now the fast break. Nowitzki with the ball. And Nowitzki with the stuff.
And Nowitzki is a lethal scorer. Feels like he can knock down any shot on the court.
Outside, Davis.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the third. Here's Ilgauskas. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And no doubt the size of Ilgauskas can be intimidating. He is a huge player with a surprisingly soft touch.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Miles is checked in, and Parker's subbed in for Wagner. And something we've seen the last couple years, more and more overseas players, Greg, making their mark in the NBA.
Yeah, Dirk led the way a few years back, and having a big star like Yao Ming come into the league, the NBA might explode in overseas talent.
And that one, good. Davis has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Slick crossover move. The defense had no way of keeping up.
And it's Nowitzki penetrating, lays it up off the glass. And that's 17 points for Dirk Nowitzki. And the Cavaliers call time here. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Stewart's checked in for Ilgauskas. And it's Hill in for Carlos Boozer. Parker looking over the floor. Pass to Davis. Fires the 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Davis has got 5 points in the quarter.
Love his work moving that ball around like that.
It's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Sagana Jop's checked in for the Cavaliers. And the foul called on Antonio McDyess. That's his first foul.
Third team foul. Coming onto the floor for Cleveland, number 10.
54 seconds left here in the third quarter. Now here's Parker. He's tightly guarded. Palacio is guarded by Davis. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Dallas. It's intercepted. Pass to Miles. Over McDyess. And Miles kicks to Hill. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Fires from 14. Rebounded by Nahara. Nowitzki in the post. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
The 7-footer Nowitzki using that size inside and drawing the contact.
Both free throws good from Nowitzki.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Here's Parker driving the lane. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've been putting on a clinic. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the wing, Miller. McDyess, a screen. Puts it up. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Miller's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Mavs. The Cavaliers trail by 14. And here is Parker. Palacio covered by Miller. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Parker inside. He's against Miller. Parker's shot is off. Mavericks leading by 14. Nahara dishes to Miller. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Pass to Miles. Palacio covered by Miller. Inside, here's Hill, and Hill throws it down.
Decided there was no need for a soft finish on that tape.
Timeout, Dallas. And Cleveland making a change here. Harris is checked in. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, guys, I listened in on what Don Nelson was discussing with his players. And he was real calm during the timeout. He was smiling when he told the team, we're up. Game plan is working. Go out there and have fun. It's always fun when you're up late. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Yeah, no one throws it down as hard as McDyess. He lives for those dunks, and he never passes up the chance to make a statement.
Parker outside. Rebound by Serbiak. Serbiak's got his 5th rebound in this one. For 3. Here's Nahara. Here's Miller. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Parker outside. Pass to Harris. The rebound by Brandon. Mavericks leading by 17. Softly drops in the floater.
Brandon orchestrating the offense, a thing of beauty. I mean, he's superb at getting the ball to his teammates.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Timeout, Cavaliers. And it's a completely new group for Cleveland. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Jones finds Wagner. Outside, Davis. Pass to Boozer. Here's Wagner. 4 on the shot clock. Puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Bradley's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
2 minutes remaining.
It's Miller on the wing. He's guarded by Davis. Crafty move. Carlos Boozer pulls it in.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
Kicks it out to Wagner. No good on the 3. Dallas leading by 19. Serbiak passes to Davis. The 3. And Jones pulls it down.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Mavericks.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Nowitzki.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Oh, wow, guys, doesn't look good. We've got an injury here.
Well, I mean, you really feel for him. I mean, and the entire team. Just, you got to hope for the best.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course, this is why you build out your depth as best you can. I mean, you just never know when injuries might show up.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Cleveland moving the ball around, and it goes down 2 points. Here's Dallas. Here's Bullard. Second chance shot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul. First team.
And that one misses.
Shooting for Dallas, Matt Bullard at the line for 2.
And the second free throw, good. And so it's Cleveland with it. Down by 15. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Palacio, who's guarded by Johnson. Yep, that one goes in there. And so here is Dallas. Well, for the Mavericks, they can just run out the clock. Brandon, the pass to McDyess. Ball stolen. And here's Johnson outside, and the miss. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did.
I feel like Beyonce, I'm finna upgrade you. Down good, put in work on you. Buy you new things, put some on you. Brand new, put the brand new. I could change your whole life. Raise it, baby, put that on ice. We get by. I be the virgin, her friends always off. I'm finna treat you like fast.